Hello there. Thank you very much for joining us on the program today. The program is Career Talk. What exactly are you without your career? Your profession takes which part of your being, and how motivated are you having that profession, being a professional in that career field? Sometimes you need a career switch, other times you need a side hustle, and in making that decision, you need that you need to get so you can make the right choice. And Career Talk is a platform whereby you can listen in, lectures, discuss with people who are professionals in their field, people who will here tell you how to go about it, share their experiences in the different career options. My name is Lara Emmanuel, and today we are listening to be different. As we'll be having a very interesting career option to discuss. We'll be right back. Welcome back on Career Talk on the State Television. As I mentioned, we have a very interesting career option that we'll be discussing today. What a very interesting profession it is. We're going to start with a traditional marriage conference. The master of the ceremony at a traditional wedding. Okay, I'll break it down. Alaga. The Alaga is new. The Alaga is of most weddings, Yoruba weddings. And her name is Elizabeth Babalola. She is popularly known as Alaga Alaga. Did I get that right? I have to put some feelings into it. Oh my God, it sounds so nice. Let me say it again. Alaga Alaga. Oh, thank you for coming on the program, ma'am. You look really radiant, Mrs. Elizabeth Babalola.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Okay, let us start from scratch. I'm sure you have certain educational backgrounds that you'd like to share with us.
Yes.
Please.
Firstly, I attended primary school, St. John Primary School. Then I further moved to Abeokuta Girls Grammar School, AGGS. Then to higher institution, I went to Moshood Abiola Polytechnic to study SLT as my ND.
What is SLT?
Science Lab Technology. So for my HND, I studied microbiology. So after that, I went for my service. And after my service, I was like, there's no where to go for a job. So at that moment, I got this empowerment Empower teaching. So from them, I met with different kind of people, good people, let me just put it that way. So they have to encourage me that I should go for education. I should go and go for education course. So from there, I went for my PhD in education. So I went to education as well. So after that, it's an empowerment. Definitely, they have to stop after some years. So from there, I just feel like, no. As a woman, I can't just sit down at home. I have to look for something else to do. You cannot just get that job so easily, or else you want to create your own. Yes, it is not so easy. So from there, when I was still teaching then, there is a beautiful sister of mine. She's into Alaga. So from there, she studied me. I'm the kind of person, let me say, when it comes to social, I'm a little bit, I don't want to say but a little bit. So she has studied me well, the way I behave, the way I talk. I love talking, I love dancing, I love music. I'm into music as well.
Oh.
Yes, I have my band.
Oh.
Yes. So she now encouraged me, fine. Arike ole shalaga now. I'll be like, Alaga. And I'm the kind of person, I love parties. I go to wedding a lot. So the moment she just introduced that to me, I felt somehow. But there was a day she got a job. So she said, let's go, Joe, Kajolo. So the moment I got to that job with her, we started work where she was seeing me in another dimension. So at the end of the day, she now said, Alaga. Are you not the one job? See, I'm just using I love party. I go to weddings a lot. All those are wondering when I love it. I have it in my memory. And that was how I started. And that was how I started my career.
Oh, wow. What a very beautiful story. I enjoyed listening to you. I thought it was not going to come to an end. Okay, when we talk about the traditional wedding compare, which most people call Alaga, when we talk about it's most times you talk about the training, just like you talked about your boss.
Yes.
The training. So is there like a formal training that you go for? Or is it an inborn thing? And some people even say it's for the Yawules. So please put us through on that.
Fine. Based on Alaga, some people believe if you are talented, or let me put it this way, some people believe if you can face crowd, that means you should be able to do Alaga. Meanwhile, Alaga is more than that. So there's some things you need to go for as training.
Okay.
That is when you will know in and out of this Alaga of a thing.
So there are rules, there are do's and don'ts.
Yes, there is rule. If you don't go for the training, you may not even know difference between Alaga Iduro and Alaga Joko. Some people don't know it. If you are not there, you won't. They'll be like, Alagani. No. There is Alaga Iduro, there is Alaga Joko. There is different segments in this Alaga of a thing. But if you don't go for the training, you will not know it. Alaga is not that, mo de mo call. Alaga, no.
Okay, so now are you saying that all Alagas have actually gone through training? They are trained?
Yes.
The ones you've met with, the ones you know of,
yes.
They are all trained?
Yes. Some people, we have some people. They will just develop the talents.
Okay.
They'll be like, no, somebody like me. Because the very first time I went out with my boss, I was like, so simple. She now said, no, you still need to go for training, which I did. So it was when I went for the training, then I was able to know in and out, do and don'ts of Alaga.
Thank you so much. Okay, now talking more, still definitely focusing on the Alaga issue. You talked about not knowing the difference between Alaga Iduro, Alaga Ijoko. So that means that being an Alaga has different areas.
Exactly.
So please educate us on the different types of Alagas that we have.
Alaga, in general, they are traditional compare Alaga.
Okay.
So it's not been divided into two parts, which I said Alaga Iduro, Alaga Joko.
Mm-hmm.
Alaga Ijoko, those are the ones that are meant for the bride's family. Ijoko. Because in Yoruba, we believe that ìyàwó ló nílé, you ọkọ, ẹ fẹ́ wá mú ìyàwó ni. So that is why they call it Ijoko. A máa wà lórí ìjókòó. Why you want to come and visit us. So orí ìjókòó la máa wà. Alaga Joko.
Okay.
Then Alaga Iduro, you guys are from groups. Alaga Iduros are meant for groom's family. Ẹbí ọkọ. Then we all believe that ọkọ ẹ fẹ́ wá mú ìyàwó ni. That means even if you are going if you are going through different stress, you are going to pass through different tests, stress. You don't have to be disturbed because ẹ̀yin lẹ fẹ́ wá mú nǹkan. Them even they might even ask you to go to pass through some punishments. You won't mind.
It's part of the fun.
It's part of it's part of the fun.
The fun.
And that is how it should be. We believe that you cannot just bag into our family and just pick our daughter like that.
Okay.
So you have to pass through some things. So Alaga Iduro are meant for groom's family.
Okay, so can your profession as an Alaga, can it be considered as a career option?
Yes,
So
you
that
can consider Alaga
okay.
as a car. I have some people, they don't do anything than this Alaga of a thing.
And they are doing well for
Yes,
themselves.
yes. Provided if you are good at what you are doing,
Okay.
and if you know it very well,
Okay. Okay.
yes, there's nothing
Okay.
stopping
Now
you.
we can't ignore the advent of civilization, social media, internet, the fact that people marry, they get married to other people from different tribes and even other countries. Do you think that your profession is here to stay? Do you think in times to come you will be needed? With the way now we have different things happening, people would rather have their wedding virtually. They rather go abroad to have their wedding and other things.
Even if you are not around, there is no see, there is something I believe in Alaga of a thing.
Yeah, it can be eradicated.
It can't.
Okay.
It can't. Even if you are not around, they are going to carry out the wedding. There is something we call you call it virtual stuff.
Virtual.
You will be there. There will be this what's it called? Screen. Then your family will be here with us. Even if your families are not here, some people will be here to represent you. Then you will be seeing us from the screen. They will be carry out the normal thing. We believe in Yoruba. Even other tribe, we all have our different culture. You cannot just say mo fẹ́ lọlé ọkọ, then you just pack your belongings and go. Then we have to carry out some duties.
Okay, now let's take it more personal. You are a graduate. You studied microbiology. You did science laboratory technology in your OND level.
Yes.
At your OND level, you even you taught at some point as a teacher.
As a teacher, yes.
And now you are dancing and singing at a wedding because that is what some people will say it as.
Yes.
How did your friends, your family receive? What was their reception of your profession when you decided to start doing this Alaga of a thing? What was their reception of it?
Well, thank you. I believe in something in life. Firstly, you believe in yourself. Then anywhere you found yourself, you just have to create way where there is no way. As a graduate, there is no job. If you get there, then you cannot just have that as your fate and just be in a point and just sit down and don't think of what else I can do. Provided if you know this thing, I can do it. And if you know when you start the stuff, it's going to bring in money. See, if you don't work, there's no how you want to see money. Even if you want to beg for people, if you need money and you want to ask people, you will still need to beg. So I believe there's some things they don't even need to tell you. You have otiwashe or rishe. Then you sit yourself down and think of what can I do. It does not matter as a graduate. See, we have some graduates.
Are you saying that your family members, your friends, or even your classmates, your classmates when you were in class, they see you now and they're proud of you? And they were proud of you when you said it. None of them laughed at you.
I am telling you. When they know this person she knows what she's doing. I'm not talking about you being jumping to you don't know how to do this. We are still on a. You are not so perfect. You don't know. You did not even go for the training. You just found yourself on the field, and you are not so good.
You're not a professional.
You are not a professional. People will definitely mock you. They'll be like, "Kilo she." But if you are good, my sister, no, they will even love the job than you.
Interesting. What a punchline there. Okay, let's take a short break. I'm having an interesting discussion with our very beautiful sister here in the studio, and I'm almost thinking of becoming an Alaga myself. I'm not sure I'll be able to survive in that field.
You will. There's no problem. You will.
Okay, let's take a short break. We'll be right back.
I love to become a musician because I love listening to music and I want others to listen to my music also.
I would love to be a broadcaster because I love interviewing people.
Thank you so much for joining us on Career Talk. We're still discussing traditional wedding compare, especially in the Yoruba traditional wedding setting. And we've been discussing with Elizabeth. And Elizabeth has said a lot of things about Alaga. Okay, now let's talk about the challenges that you have faced as a professional traditional wedding compare. What are those challenges?
Yes.
Or the ones that you're still facing?
Let me just remember one, because I believe there is nothing good that won't have the bad side.
Sure.
There is no how you want to believe, everything was just going smoothly. No. Definitely, we are going to see the hot side as well. There is this challenge I will never forget. I went to work for a sister. So one of her friends just got, she just loved my job. She needs to call me that, no, you are going to perform on my own wedding introduction. Our own was introduction then. So no problem. Then she gave me the dates. We discussed about the booking. Everything was so sealed. It was on Sunday. So after church, so getting to the venue, I met some Afa clerics. So when I got there, I believe it's the program is we are there for introduction. So I don't believe so we should be expecting Afa or pastors. Even she did not even discuss anything about they are going to carry out anything Islamic. She didn't discuss it. My own was introduction, and we don't.
Be a parlor
yes,
thing.
Just a parlor thing. And even they can even do it outside,
yes,
but
can,
we don't
but
use.
Should be
just the time families. Is just we don't use to waste time on introduction, because it's not. It's something that is not really much. So when we got there, I observed those Afa. The moment those Afa saw me, I don't know how they knew I'm the one to perform as Alaga. So immediately the bride called me. I went to her. How far? Hope you are done. We've been here since. She now said, please ma, Auntie Arike, Emma Binu, àwọn Afa ma kọ́kọ́ ṣiṣẹ́ before you perform. I said, Afa. What is Afa in introduction? This is just your husband family to just
meet with the bride.
I don't think do you have to involve Afa? She said, my dad said he has to call àwọn Afa because he's a Muslim. Well, can you help me to tell those Afa that they should just give us chance for us to perform first? We are not going to waste their time. Then after that, they pick up. She said, those Afa said, no, we are the ones to perform first. God. Well, no problem. We have to take our time. My sister. So they started the introduction around 2. Those Afa did not stop. At least I could remember they finished around 5 p.m.
Wow. And what was your arrangement with the bride? How many hours? How long did she book you for?
No, there's nothing you want to do. Even if she booked me for 2 hours, I have to wait. If I go to a stage, all their guests, in fact, they started carrying their destiny one by one and left the venue. In fact, people were just complaining, Otito now, allow these people to perform as well. And Alaga si ma ṣiṣẹ́. No. Don't worry. Emma worry. Ama tó ṣetán nísìn. So the moment those Afa finish their destiny, there's one thing about me, I will not relent. I won't lose hope. Because I believe I came there to perform. It's my job. I have to render it. Let's just forget about the money.
So you could not perform?
I did not.
Oh, that's so bad. But you got paid, right?
Yeah. Do you know what?
Hold on. You got paid, right?
I got paid.
Okay.
But I didn't be the lady has to beg me to the length that I cannot even charge her.
Oh.
I just asked her to, okay, don't worry. She insisted it's you I want to. I said, okay, this is the amount I will collect. No. That means you don't want to perform. I just feel like Sunday, no only. Saturday, I just feel like, no.
Okay.
And I collected it. But the charges were so low.
So,
So
an opportunity for you to even get more customers, more clients.
Exactly.
Wasn't
And for
there.
me to even showcase my talents again, because that particular bride saw me in our friend's party. So if I'm able to display on that very day,
you might have gotten
definitely
another
I'm going to,
client.
exactly.
Oh God, oh God. That's not
So that was how we just went.
That wasn't a good.
So I can't
a good
forget
experience.
that. I cannot forget.
That wasn't a good experience. And I wanted to ask you about the experiences you've had, but I think that actually suffices and covers for that. So what keeps you going, even with this experience that you had? You're still an Alaga. You still go out to perform. You still go out to do your thing. So what keeps you going, really?
Wow. You know, when you enjoy what you are doing, even at the point of death, you will still continue because you have hope. And no, we have some people that we are looking up to, and we have some people that they have used this Alaga job to achieve so many things. So you just have to put your own mind that no, I am going to become somebody in this Alaga of a thing. And that's just my faith and my belief.
Interesting one. So, really, before we round off, let's take this advice in two layers. First, your advice to parents that actually believe that white collar job is the way. Whether my or some now, even I think the rave now is their children should be footballers and IT experts. It's not just lawyers and doctors anymore.
No.
So most parents don't really, see your profession as a profession. What's your advice for them?
Wow. My advice to our parents outside there, let's just have this belief that not everybody will find him or herself in this white collar job everything. The moment you dictate your children, or the moment, I don't know how to put it. The moment you just feel like, okay, let me use my own again as an example. As a microbiologist, I went again to study education. No, but if I want to stand on my qualification, there's no how you want to preach Alaga to me that I will even receive it. If you dictate yourself and you find interest in it, why not? We are all looking for money.
Okay, your last.
And there's one thing I believe. There's one thing that always keeps me moving. If you love good things, you have to work for it.
True. I agree with you. So what are your last words for the young minds, the young ones, really?
I'll repeat again. Do not relent. Don't relent. Don't depend on, no problem, I will still be carrying my certificate. I believe one day, my dear, that your belief one day. Hey, your one day can turn to 100 years if you don't take your step. The moment you dictate yourself and you believe yourself, don't relent. Just pick the race.
Thank
and
you.
Now faith in yourself and believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself.
Yes. And there is one thing I want to say again. Try to get a good mentor. Yes. If you have good mentor, you have people that always lead you in the right place, it goes a very long way.
Thank you. Believe in yourself. Be your own motivation. Yeah, your own biggest motivation. Thank you so much for coming on the program, Mrs. Elizabeth, the very radiant.
Yeah.
Alaga Arike Alayeye. Okay, thank you so much for watching us on Career Talk on Ogun State Television. And we'll be signing out with Alaga Arike Alayeye, giving us just a beautiful piece, just one song to usher in or taking the groom, the bride, anyone, just to sign off.
Now we want to take in the groom's family. We can take it this way. Àwa lẹ̀bi ọkọ ìyàwó, ẹbí ọlọ́lá. Àwa lẹ̀bi ọkọ ìyàwó, ẹbí ọlọ́lá. Àwa kì í ṣe bí olóṣì, àfìgò lọ́ṣọ́. Àwa kì í ṣe bí olóṣì, àfìgò lọ́ṣọ́. Oya ẹbí rere lẹ̀bi àwa o,
ẹbí rere àti kékeré kóra wa mọ́ra ẹbí rere a sì tún dàgbà sínú ìfẹ́ náà ẹbí rere kí yóò máa tàn wá lẹ́yìn o ire ni yóò máa tàn wá lẹ́yìn o ire. See you next week on Career Talk. Bye bye.